I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. Dimitri told me where that barred door on the map is. And I'm not going anywhere else until I have a whole... I have this on my desk, which is all my D&D dice and more D&D. Oh, you can't see those. All these are all my D&D dice. I just finished DMing. Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Well, that's bad. Hang on. I just spilled an entire cup of juice all over my floor. It's alright. Everything's cleaned up. It took me 20 minutes. It's an exaggeration. It's more like 12. I really went overboard on the wiping up, making sure nothing's sticky. In fact, I think now... Oh, can I try this again? I think now over before it's actually cleaner in here.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
I'll come back. Right now I said I'm on a mission. I love the music in this game. I really do. I get what... So, something that is never going to be on the channel because it's already gone and deleted and just in here in mine, Dimitri and George's memories, is when we were first playing Tabletop Sim, he booted up Disco Elysium, the game, which apparently there's a card game. And the music hit, and Dimitri had mentioned that he's like, even though I played the game like a year ago, this is already nostalgic to me. And at first I was like, it's only been a year, broski, can't really be nostalgic. But now, the more I play this game, even though I've only been playing it like a month and a half or however long it's been, you know, like an hour and a half here, an hour and a half there, which I'm going to try and barrel through the rest of the game tonight, even if it's like 2 or 3 episodes, because I'm just in it. He was like, it's nostalgic. I get it now. I was introduced to this game a couple months ago, and I already feel a strange sense of nostalgia when I play it and I hear... I get it. It's this door, isn't it?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Okay. Physical instrument. Physicality. Physical. 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 Not the scented scarf. Oh. The white tank top gives me... Oh, can I put this... that has to go here. So that has to... Can I put this on? Nope. I mean, the other one gives me additional things on top of it. I really don't want to fuck this up. Okay, physical instrument has a +2 right now. I wish I could find more clothes. I would really like that.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Do I have a point? No, but I'm fairly close to one.
This time, something cracks inside. It is an unbelievably satisfying sound.
Explore the whirling secret passages. Does this connect to downstairs?
Nice.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
Well, sounds like this time the property damage was at least resolutive. Would it hurt to look in?
Okay. Interesting.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. 3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. That's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
The Blue Door was a mega investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, which I would say is quite large.
Is this behind the blue door? Do we know that?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, leading to the roof, from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant.
Oh, that is
This
big.
prince, officer, could be the prince of our killer.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left the pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
The size looks about the same, actually. They are not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say.
Interesting.
Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Pinball. Oh. I'm into the clothes. What's this? I'm behind the blue door.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important. We can get in and out using the roof door.
True, but I'd like in the whirling. Just $5. What's this hidden over here?
There, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Oh, great.
What?
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Finger Boy. Those
Don't call me
fingers
Finger Boy.
are ready. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit. Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. It takes a while to get into a
Ha!
room, but
Yeah,
pretty
I got an
soon
achievement.
You're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Finger Boy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was. The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist. An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent. He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
But you seem to be having fun.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go. Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. Lucky goats, the fog looks soft and inviting. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound.
Bad at ball
Eyes are
games.
useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake, and then it's all over.
Please.
If you can't even see it, the last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. It killed itself to spite you.
That's true.
There goes nothing, finger boy.
I'm sure there's an achievement or something for succeeding that, but I don't think. That's 2. Don't forget to mark them. Can I play it again?
The machine.
No. Okay.
This small elevator smells of nougat, and there are large rectangular buttons.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for...
Okay. So I have discovered this, and
So this is where they built 40 pinball machines to fix them up, a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over, downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hardest bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Ah, yes. As the novelty dice makers say, this has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue. If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and God ought to be made knowledgeable so he could perform
counter spells. Nice. Very nice.
Officer.
Oh, I have
brings
to.
you up here in the right.
Cool. And we're going to talk to Gart, and then we're going to play board games real quick with Kim. Just because I'm looking to get to the end of the game does not mean I'm going to hurry by any means. I have a level up point now. We're going to hold on to that.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those. Oh, okay. Well, I do hear you make noise back there.
Itchy.
Good for you.
He's not gonna.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Okay, what is back there? Yes, haha, what's actually behind there? Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean. No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there. No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address.
Everyone knows of it. I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling. It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, some doom ghost.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way.
I like this guard. This is the guard I like.
I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area. Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion. Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved. Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneans. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the Whirling. Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up? Yes?
Okay, somewhere in the Whirling. Is there somewhere I haven't looked? There's not many places, really. It doesn't like Kim said, it doesn't really matter if I get that door open. As long as I get... Well, that thought needs to internalize before I can attempt... Oh, it's almost done. Okay. What else can I do? Oh, Kim! And the... Can I actually internalize another thought while I'm doing this? Because it said the board game would take a long time. Nope. In here, and here.
The suzerainty box is heavy and slightly awkward in your hands.
Wait. Suggestion. I will not fail this check. Suggestion. Din in the net. Where is it? Is anyone gonna give me suggestion points? Mm-hmm. -1 suggestion. -1 suggestion. Okay, so this is all I can do. The check was really high already.
Yes?
The suzerainty box is heavy and slightly awkward. What is detective work if not an elaborate game? You need logical inference, attention to detail, the ability to analyze your opponent's motives.
I do feel like my thinking has become somewhat rigid. Maybe a little diversion to keep the mind limber is just what's in order.
See? He's doing the hard work himself. All he needed was a little nudge.
Alright, you've convinced me. How do we play?
You explain the basic setup procedures to the lieutenant, who seems to be a quick study. You each take your bag of tokens and counters and unfold the...
I wish that they were sitting cross-legged.
In the center is the crown of Revachol. Radiating outward are colorful vessels, each one supplying some raw material desired by the suzerain. Apricots from Safre, archaeological treasures from Ilmarat, sugars from the Samsonite Islands, and magenta cocaine from Supra Muindi and Sarah Maritza. There's also a neat little log to keep track of your progress, in case you need to put the game away and return to it later. The lieutenant goes first. He draws a contract card and moves several of his workers to the Safre territory of the board, and the others to the Samsonite Islands.
Alright, detective. Your turn.
You have a few options available to you. Will you try to fulfill contracts right away or rearrange your workers to maximize production on future turns? Remember what the rulebook said. You will want to choose a strategy early on and stay committed to it. What is the very beginning of the game? Your workers haven't even done any work yet. That's more like it. You produce a handful of archaeological treasures and a smattering of other resources. Meanwhile, the lieutenant spends 2 of his sugar and 1 of his apricot tokens to complete his contract card. He is rewarded with 4 coins and a round wooden token that he places in the center of the board.
That's a market. It's worth 2 victory points. Come on, detective. Don't be a spoiled sport. You'll have plenty of chances to earn your own points. Points are nothing. They don't exist. They're just an arbitrary convention that games use to reward or punish players for certain behaviors. Now, I believe it's your turn.
Glancing over the board, you see several possible strategies. Pressing more workers into service would increase your economic output and help you to survive a possible conflict with the lieutenant. Or you could ignore your labor supply and focus on fulfilling contracts for points and resources. What do you do? Using your powers of persuasion, you convince more workers to join your cause. After several turns, your worker tokens greatly outnumber the lieutenants. A vast army of expendable labor is at your command.
Too bad investing in your workers just isn't worth many points. Take a look at the scoring tables in the back. You see in Table 8C that investing in territorial infrastructure multiplies your final victory point total by 1, which is to say not at all. Whereas, erecting monuments in Revachol gives you a multiplier of 5. Yes, precisely.
Now it's the lieutenant's turn to respond. He moves aggressively onto the Safri territory. Soon, his workers are producing a steady supply.
Man, he's good at this game.
Valuable apricots. How can you let the lieutenant dominate you like that? You need to hit back, and hard. For several turns, you struggle to respond to the lieutenant's burgeoning apricot empire. Eventually, you relocate the majority of your workers to Supremawindi and Saramaritsa, where they begin producing a bumper crop of cocaine tokens. You draw a new contract card. According to the text, there's an aristocrat willing to trade a large supply of cocaine for a number of coins and access to a rare bonus. Amplified music worth 7 victory points. Oh yeah, baby. Cocaine and rock music go together like cocaine.
I only like one of those things.
You've reached a critical
Never been a music fan.
juncture. How do you respond to the lieutenant's aggression?
Attack and steal.
You can't do that, detective. Well, I suppose you could try fulfilling some contracts. Or you might try to relocate your workers. There are any number of strategies open to you.
It's true. Had you read the rules more carefully, this would have been a
God, it's like Dimitri's talking to me.
It takes several turns, but you slowly begin accumulating the cocaine necessary to complete the contract. When you do, it practically rains cardboard coins on your side. Feels good, doesn't it? But you know what would feel even better. Drugs, specifically uppers. You should find some the first chance you get. While you daydream about speed, the lieutenant has built himself a formidable economic engine of his own. The end game is upon you. How will you spend the vast resources you've acquired for the glory of the suzerain? Flipping through the manual, you find the most expensive structure in the game, the Revacholian victory column, worth 12 victory points. If you can successfully build it, victory would be all but assured. Alternatively, you could try launching a trade war to crush the lieutenant's economy, or you could blow all that money on a public education system for your worker tokens. The choice is yours.
Victory
Building
column.
the ultimate structure requires diligent economic planning, which you completely fail to do. Rather than build a glorious monument to Revachel's economic superiority, you have to settle for a handful of post offices and school for the blind.
Works for me.
A risky gambit, detective. Sorry it didn't pay off. That might have helped, yes. Now, let's tally up the scores, shall we?
Computing the final scores is almost a game unto itself. You each spend an inordinate amount of time making stacks of coins, consulting
I
tables,
didn't
and
look at the
studying
rules.
basic addition and multiplication. After double, then triple checking your maths, you have your final score. 15 victory points. The suzerain will not be impressed.
I've got 26 points. Don't be glum, detective. There's always next time. Figuratively, I mean. There's no way we have time to play this game again. Now, let's clean up and get back to work.
You hold the open game box before.
That was fun. I like that. Whoa.
Remote viewers division. It is done. You've broken loose from the confines of modern science and into the vault of extrasensory knowledge from exotic cultures. Mankind has always searched for a means to break the shackles restraining the mind. Some practice meditation. Some take like a ton of DMT.
Like a ton.
And bam, the ether opens before you, presenting its dark secrets. Entities in the void, making contact. Definitely not just because you're rubbing your temples and talking to yourself.
That's not what I was hoping that would do. That's not good. If I can't find a way to do that perception check, I'm locked out of many side quests. I may do drugs. I may do drugs. What else we got? Find the murder weapon. Ask the twins where they were when they heard the thing. Look for Ruby. Inspect the traps. Let's do that. Both of those things. Oh, wait. Dimitri said this dude unlocks some good stuff.
Hi again, Gendarme.
That's not the right check, though. Whoops.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I don't know what that word means. Alright, let's go here. And then here. I need to... Whoop. This was just set up in the actual cryptozoologist camp. It's up here, right? Or is it over that way? I want to get in there. No, I went the wrong way for surezies. Pos-a-fruitly the wrong way. Alright, so we'll check these. We'll do as many side quests as it takes, really. We're probably not going to be able to finish all of them, unfortunately. Just because I don't think I have that many level ups left. I didn't know anything about the game coming in. I would have definitely built myself differently, knowing what I know now. That's no big deal. Oh, hello.
This is the trap, Morel. The reeds by the abandoned. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very cozy place to stay night after night. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still nothing but locusts in this trap.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done. I'm just glad we haven't found some poor cat trapped in one of these.
The reeds by the... It's good that the later it gets.
Okay. And then the last one. Near the canal, you cross southeast of the village. We're gonna find it, I think. It's my personal belief that we will find it, but we will lose the proof of it, and that will cause Kim to stop being such a stuck-up little stuffy bitch about the whole thing. We're here, and now I can travel southeast. Oh, I should probably talk to these kids also.
The scruffy head.
There. We were there. Uh-huh.
Full circle. Back to Feld then. When you're ready.
The boy turns the rock over.
Okay, so back that way. Okay. Oh, I have the music cranked like hella high in my ear hole. Alright, southeast. This is southeast, so somewhere in this general vicinity. Southeast of the village. This is as southeast as you... Well, I'm kind of in the village. There. You ready to find a cryptid?
It takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locust. No phasmid either.
Oh.
But still, your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold wind.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not. Right. Anyway, that's for the...
It does not look like he thinks you're right.
We're not cryptozoologists. We're cops.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face, and you look to the dark shadow of the felled building in the distance.
Damn. Alright, so what do I do now? Return to morale in the whirling. Okay, so I'll go talk to him real quick since I can literally walk over here and then teleport, and then I can teleport right back, and then I can go into the Feld building, which is what again? That's the one I can't get into, right? I like just clicking and then doing what I need to do. Okay. Let's go back to the whirling. Let's talk to him. See, we're doing side quests still. We're doing side quests. I actually enjoy doing the side quests very much. Alright, where's dude? Okay, he's here with his wife.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you.
Oh, okay. I was going to tell you something, but...
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you. Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Meskin origin.
Oh!
The pin is an antique. Quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand.
I will not be asking her about more cryptids. However, I do want to see this. Oh, cryptids protection.
He tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking?
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
I forgot about that guy.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us.
It is.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really is it? The lieutenant looks out. Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy. Kuno.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want?
You don't know him like I do.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment.
I'll talk to the little gremlin. All right, let's go. Oh, guys.
This is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerain tea, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morale, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than...
Yeah, well, fuck Gary. Let me go talk to Kuno. I say that like I can do an impression when truthfully I cannot. Kuno, did you take bugs?
Fuck does Kuno care? No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno doesn't...
Did he steal fucking bugs? Also, why does he have a pig head shack? It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a subcase of the imaginary insect. So at least that's the news. Yes, I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough. If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know? I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
I feel like I'm doing more than I ever have, honestly. Alright, dick face. That's a kid.
Does Kuno care? Yeah. Kuno took the books, so what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is.
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. So that's what this is about. Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame. I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die. The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not...
Ha! What's this now? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'd like to be done with these people. Now, please. Oh, Gary's gone. Good.
Hello, officer. So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid.
Oh, Dimitri apparently spammed me with Steam messages. Let's read them, shall we? Good luck. I'm still grading, but you're nearing the end. And then a dancing gif of Harry. Remember the checklist and you'll be fine, but you're hitting a point where keeping that armor on may or may not be useful. Okay, I'll let you record now, so you can safely avoid me spamming you with messages about Disco, Elysium, the game. Okay, bye. I'm not going to tell him I've read those until after I'm done with this episode, which is in 45 minutes.
Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe...
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
You're right, you're right.
Oh my.
We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
These are fresh fractured locusts. They should slide right down the funnel.
Alright.
Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all.
Jesus. Okay, good God. First, restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one that was. Huh? Oh, yeah. I know which one that was. There's one right by the village. I remember where 3 of them are. I'm absolutely exhausted, but I want to... I'm going to say something, and it is not to bash the game. I am ready to be done with it. And not because I want to stop playing it, but because I'm ready to get the answers. It's not a I want to be done thing.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds. No.
This is one.
The locusts, dazed from... They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical...
Okay, so now... Report... God! Does anyone have a phone? Or a walkie-talkie? Or anything? Why do I gotta walk back and forth? That was my footsteps. Ha 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 ha. This is close enough, right? Jesus. On the clock, it is the same minute, I believe. Or very close to it. Where'd the husband go?
Hello, dear. Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Earlier, the bullions has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Dimitri says, if Kim tells you to sleep because you look tired, do it. It's in the final leg of the game last hour-ish, and I didn't, and I missed something very important that I had to go back and do later. Anyways, enjoy. Okay.
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say. Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Different? How? I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then. It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not. Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit. An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care. All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university. But if the dream comes to naught, what good is it?
At least you tried.
No, the thing is, I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived, on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian Phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life. I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary. You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be
A dream. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she...
That's not quietly, and that's not a putter.
Then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
We should go to...
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the fell.
Yeah, I know. It's pulling me back to the Feld building. I know we're approaching the end.
The wind.
I know. Find the murder weapon. Work with this. Feld mural. Feld mural. Perception check. I can't do that until I set up the nightclub, which is blocked by the perception check. I can't do that until I help her with the thing, but the only way to help her is with that perception check. I can't sync with Noid or Egghead because I need to pass that perception check to advance anything with them. So all of this is just 2 checks. Find someone with technical expertise. She's not willing to help me, at least not yet. But if I were to pass that perception check... However, hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. I'm not drinking. I can try and figure this out again. I'm not going to drink. Report back to Joyce. I've locked out. I'm not going to smoke. And no one else knows about the goddamn tattoos. Okay. So, now it's less about... Oh, God, I'm really running out of stuff. Backyard wall. I'm at the point I need to... How many level ups do I have? 1, but I'm about to hit another one. What's this guy?
Hi again, Gendarme.
Composure.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Dimitri liked what this guy had to say, so I can't level up composure. Sorry, locked out of that forever. I don't like that. That's a mechanic of the game that I don't like. I get it. It's to instill replayability. I just don't like it. What if I wanted to do it all in one run? Or all in... You gotta do like 5 runs of this to do it all. Which I won't do. I might speed run the achievements though, because I do love this game.
Everything's still cool.
Is there anything in here I can buy, clothes-wise? Because I'm about to...
You find the book.
Economical, but also...
Alright. What do we got here?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
Okay, 50, which I don't even have half of. I'm just making sure there's no clothes laying around I could buy.
These sunglasses last a lifetime, officer. These are all first-rate sunglasses.
Okay, what was I doing? Man, I'm really kind of approaching it, aren't I? It's a real shame about the perception check and the ravers. I feel like that is a whole like untapped thing that I might not be able to do. Let me do the backyard wall. Let me see if I can get back in there and see what I can see. Just to give it a whirl. But truthfully, I'm at the point I might try that slivers check again. And I might end up losing out on some stuff. Just because I would need a better build, I think, for certain things.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to say.
Conceptual. Close. Nope. 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 Yep. Nope. I do feel like having blue things helps me better. I don't know why. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Yeah, that didn't work. Set of tracks doesn't work. Abandoned lorry. It's physical. Didn't Kim do it for me? We have the mural. I hate scrolling in this. God, I've really done them all. Map wall. Church doors. There's a map wall over here? Well, I mean, at this point, let's go do the slivers check. Slivers. It's shivers. I would love more, but the way I've played and the kind of way I've painted myself into a couple boxes, and it happened that way because of just not knowing. I feel like a second playthrough would be better, and also worse in the same at the same time somehow, because like I know things, but like maybe that would help in a way. I don't know what to do if I fail the check again. Okay. And I have no minuses or anything. I hate that stupid looking hat. Let's put this on. Yeah, it's my hat. It's Harry's hat. Okay. Church. Okay. I just don't want Kim to see me take drugs to try that perception check. But, well... What? What items do it? Disco Elysium. Increase perception. Each of the 4 drugs temporarily raise one attribute's base stats and by extension the learning caps. Yes. So if Harry has a drug equipped in his hand, he will automatically... Cigarette speed and alcohol have multiple variants. There's no mechanical difference between them. So that speed is confiscated from Kuno's father and will have the same effect as the other stuff from what's her name's medicine cabinet. Do I have any drugs on me? I have postcards. Okay, hold on. What do I need? It needs to be this one. Does it have to be amphetamine? Oh. That's gotta be amphetamines. Oh, God. I don't want to. That's not what I want for Harry, but there's so much story if I do it just once. I just don't... Is it... Oh, here's the thing. And it's weird because it's just video game characters, but like, I don't want Kim to see me do that. But there's gonna be some in here. And her medicine cabinet that I'm just gonna steal from.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. There it is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it.
No, I'll just take it in plain
The
sight.
lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer that sweet prep tide.
Is that it? Is that what I need?
Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes the
It is.
Just put it in your sweaty little hand now.
So if I take that, it will temporarily increase. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Kim. It's for the content. I really don't. I have not slipped once in this whole playthrough. I don't know if there's an achievement for that. It's just what I want for Harry because I'm not like a drug user in real life. I actually I haven't even tried pot. And it's been offered to me. I just like respectfully. I didn't even drink until I was 26, but you know, getting divorced makes you sad. So oh god, do I do it? Oh wait, did I not have to go steal from her? Oh no, I did. I'm gonna save my game here so I can reload it later.
Yes, what is it?
It's the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I can do, and I really don't want to. I really don't. My heart has started palpitating a little bit. I don't know if that's the right word, but
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. Speed can help you with that. And, Kim, it can help you with everything. It's not ideal, no. But you need the zeal. Let's face it, you're never going to finish this case without cheating. It will make you into more than that. A mega cop. This is your modus operandi. This is how you've done it for years. Let's go.
why is this so hard for me? I don't want to do it. But it will open up so much of the game. I'm doing it.
You raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic, and stings a bit inside your nose. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity.
I'm not happy.
Heart pounding like a bird in a cage. Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air. Spring.
I'm not telling him.
Everything's clear around you.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed button. Speed gives +1 to motoric skills. Perception.
I'm unhappy. I did not want this for Harry. Kim, please don't be upset.
Yes?
Oh, I don't think he noticed.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, wait. Let me fucking change. God, if I'm going to go off the deep end, I might as well at least make sure I take full advantage. If I fail this, I don't even know what to do. I'll save scum this one. I took drugs and ruined the vision I had for Harry's future. So yeah, I will, and I won't even cut it out. You'll come with me. Fuck it. Perception. I hate that hat. Also, Dimitri said I may want to wear this. Not yet. I'm going to need that other one on. Really? Perception only gets a +2, huh? Could have sworn I had more. Did I get them all? Reaction speed? Oh, it's -1 perception. Apologies. Could have sworn there was more perception clothes that I had. I guess that's all of them. Oh, -1 to perception. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Sorry for the extra time wasted. All right.
Yes, what is it?
Please. Wait. Let me save on a different file. What is this? What? I'm sure. Save game. Over this one. I now have 2 branching paths.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears.
Okay. I've actually been wondering about this for days, weeks.
And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the wall.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco night for disturbing neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? I guess I could live through a week or 2 of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Sure.
Here we
You
go.
know how it goes.
Here we go. All right. That was... Kim hasn't made a comment. If he says one thing, I might reload my save and just go to the end of the game without... What's this? Have I not noticed this before? My perception is higher. I should have been doing drugs this whole time. This is really all the story I have left.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music. That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
What's this? What is... Alright, let's get inside. Did it skip forward a couple hours? I don't think it did. Ask about... No. Visit the nightclub after they've moved in. Help her with her project. Okay, so... most of what I have left that I can actually still do is in here.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in
All
this?
right, man.
Now, the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas herself. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and
I don't. Good. We have too many opinions anyway. The amnesia.
like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
I love Egghead.
Not amnesia, guys.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yakukata!
The zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. Noid's right. You have? Well, what's the name? Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead!
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be. And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
I'm smart.
The wind brings some snow in from the broken gallery. It wraps you in its embrace, cold and luminous. You should return to the mural soon, to the one that said.
I know. Now it's whisking me into the end game.
To celebrate the name, you should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
I'm dancing. Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? You
I don't
close your
care.
eyes and dream of the
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs salvation.
It's to express my individual...
Is that a bald spot? It's hard.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes. Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20, not 20. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye, officer.
She's whistling.
Hey there.
Hey,
That's not really what I wanted to talk about.
Oh.
I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as...
Okay.
Sure. Sure. You helped us out.
Here we go.
Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower? Who do you want to know about? Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organize around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. I've never seen him so psyched
Whoops.
about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
Yeah, drugs, shit, fuck. We don't care.
Yes. Anyway. Come to think of it, yes.
This is the first time you've heard her laugh.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere. He abides by the hardcore, sir.
By the
You'd have
hardcore.
to ask him yourself. Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street. Up to
Boogie.
Jamlock, or as much as possible. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. Who do you want to know? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the party boy. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me. Yes, forever. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Alright. There is. Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
Alright, come on, Egg. Hardcore!
True, hard, full of car. It's hardcore. Skipper did.
I am the rearranger. So he's just saying the same nonsense.
You've got a zen cop. I can't believe.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of all.
Yeah, we're synced.
You really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. A cell using her the one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Trying to get in line with the big bad, are ya? Those are some serious frequencies you want to mess with.
Come on, Lloyd. I think we owe him.
Asel's right. He's one of us now. Yeah, alright. If you're going to sync up with them, you're going to need a serious wave generator of your own. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not likely. Scoped that spot a while back. It's short wave stuff, mostly commercial. Plus it's all rusted out.
Build it ourselves! We built this nightclub, we can build anything!
Yeah, maybe. Tech-wise, radio's not the spookiest thing around. Our part's finding an antenna big enough to align with those...
At least I have something else to do before the end.
An antenna hardcore enough to shake the whole world!
Maybe not that big, but pretty big. It's a miracle of carpentry.
Oh my god.
Into total shapes. That could be something more. A cop who's into building critique. Okay then. Like that woman, they'd like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires, stands to...
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
I don't. Fuck them.
Wait, Dimitri's right. I don't have to click it.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore.
Sure.
This is easy. Antennas are basically just tall things. The young man looked...
Not likely to work. Nah, it won't be.
Mitch is right. If I'm going to click through it, don't click it at all. Hey, Kim, can you get out of the way?
Yes, what is it? What? What? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Okay.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore! Yeah! Lucky Earthski Materialski!
Oh god, I'm going to have to decode this, aren't I?
Spitting out lyrics since the day I was born. And the amount of lyrics I got is against the law.
What am I supposed to do with this guy? Like, really? Find your way out of this maze of things to say. Okay. We're at the end of the episode anyway, so I'm not going to stop playing. I'm just going to keep going, but you guys will have to wait till next time. So I will see you when I see you.